What's going on, guys? Samson back here from Creative. So today we're going to be starting a Q45 that I just picked up about 2 weeks ago. We're actually going to be wrapping this car in a Fierce Fuchsia made by 3M. It's a 1080 series, so it's one of their newer films. But the first thing I'm going to go ahead and start off with is the hood. So the first thing to do before wrapping your hood is you're going to go ahead and make sure that the surface of the area is clean. The way that I do that is I clay bar everything. So basically with the clay bar, it pretty much takes off all the contaminants that is on the hood that's gathered up throughout the years. So far it's worked great for me. The clay bar that I use is actually made by Meguiar's. I got mine at AutoZone. You can pick it up anywhere. AutoZone, Walmart, Pet Boys, any auto store will actually carry it. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the tripod and we're gonna go ahead and get this car started.
I don't think that I can get over all of my problems. I've been thinking, who the fuck am I to disagree? I heard I'm pretty dope, so I guess I got to oblige inside. I've been plotting on the way that we could elevate. I massacre the track with your skill, I never hesitate. I put a lot of time into the craft to make it resonate. I regulate with repetition, I could be the greatest, but ever me illogical, the other have elated. Practice all the patience that I got in my attendant mind. I minimize the ignorance, so in a minute I make it relatable. Evade the negativity at all costs. Trying to find my way, I'm feeling so lost. Find me in the zone, I got a focus. But that can be an issue, I'm addicted to the work. It's all I ever wanna do, pursue the purpose that I'm pleading for and need more than pity. Many minuscule opinions picking apart the immaculate, happily apathetic and naturally authentic. The sentence is sentimental, like the words are just a piece of my soul. I transcend it to the artist that I wanna be. I demonstrate my dominance, a derelict with dialect. My etiquette is excellence. I dedicate my all to this. I solemnly swear it. I serenade with selections of different.
So after I laid the vinyl on, you guys went ahead and seen me glass everything. And what I mean by glass, I went ahead and made everything smooth before I squeegeed anything. So basically that's what you want to do, is you want to make sure that everything is flat as possible and there's no wrinkles before you even start squeegeeing. So the way that I'm actually going to start this is I like to start in the middle. So I'll go ahead and mark it. So right here in the middle, and I'll work my way all the way out to the hood ends right here. So the hood doesn't end right there, it actually has an indentation right here, so it goes in, and I'll go ahead and get to I'll get to that in a little bit. But now that I marked it, you're gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the right side, all the way out. As you guys can see, the vinyl get pushed out. So as you guys can see, the air release works very well on this one. So you guys pretty much got to see how it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up on the tripod, and I'm gonna go ahead and knock out this set.
Anyone that wants the truth that we present to be identified, I live a meager life, I'm motivated by progression. Cause a year ago nobody paid attention to the getting. I'm persistent with the effort, document my declaration. Dedicated to the devil, me definitely concerned that I prefer to be a parent. I purchased all of the verses on their way to get it off of my chest. Though a lot of it's a problem, I solve it privately, polish them off. I punish with powerful poems, compose a dope creation. Case in point, I'm steadily proving in a lucid dream. I used to be infatuated, now it's just reality. I'm managing my temperament, my time to capitalize is infinite. The wisdom I'm attaining from trial and effort is priceless. I promise myself I'm putting the music before my sanity. Send you a lullaby with alliteration and empathy. The lack of recognition is.
So I stopped it at this edge, as you guys can see. So the next thing to do, that is if your hood does have like a little indentation. Like I said, you guys can always just stretch it in, so you guys are just gonna push it in, stretch it in. But you don't want to do that just because it might bubble up, you know, eventually. So you don't want that. So the correct way to do it would be to lift up the vinyl. And basically what you'll do is you'll go ahead and work everything in. So you'll just lay the vinyl in pretty much instead of stretching it. And as you guys can see, it lays right in. And then as I was saying, as glassing, So this is not glass. So this is what you don't want to start squeegeeing with. So basically, to get out all these wrinkles, is you're just gonna go ahead and pull up the material, and you'll put tension on both directions on the vinyl. As you guys can see, when I put tension on it, it goes flat. So basically, that's what we want to do, and that's called glassing. So I'll go ahead and lay this real quick. As you guys can see, so now that's glassed. So that's what you want before you start squeegeeing.
My energy, you know you made it when you receiving hate from an enemy. Your relevance was never an option. Here's a synopsis, said I'm knocking out whoever you considering the king. I kick him off the throne, I want it. I'ma take it as my property and probably prepare to go to war with any challenger. Better than Coliseums, people cheer for me to finish it. Reminiscent of the legends that left remarkable legacies. I said it.
So this is how the hood came out. Looks very, very clean. It looks a lot different inside the sunlight as well. You can see a lot more reflection, but very happy with how it came out. So the only thing left to do is to just go ahead and cut off all the access vinyl and tuck everything, and the hood's ready to go. And this right here is the next week's project. So we're actually gonna end up peeling off all the rest of the plasti dip. The car was previously plasti dipped, and we're gonna end up wrapping it in a, it's like a galactical black, I believe. It's like a very sparkly black. Pretty dope, but super clean. So stay tuned for that one.
Trying to find my way, I'm feeling so lost. Finally in the zone, I gotta focus. But that can be an issue, I'm addicted to the work. It's all I ever wanna do, pursue the purpose that I'm pleading for. And need a more than pity, many minuscule opinions. Picking apart the immaculate, happily apathetic. And naturally authentic, descendants is sentimental. Like the words are just a piece of my soul. I transcend into the artist that I wanna be. I demonstrate my dominance, a derelict with dialect. My etiquette is excellence, I dedicate my all to this.
Alright, as you guys can see, I already went ahead and trimmed most of the access off. Alright, so that's about as much material as I left to tuck. So pretty much, basically what we're gonna go ahead and do is you're just gonna go ahead and get your finger and then just go ahead and run it across and then make sure that's it. And you just tuck it. And it'll go ahead and, see if I can get it to focus, if not, just go ahead and push that all in and you're good to go. It's a little bit hard to see, but for the most part, the hood's almost done. The only thing that I wanna go over is the corners. So, to get a perfect corner, you're gonna go ahead and need heat. So you do need a heat gun. So you're gonna go ahead and heat up the corner, get it pretty warm, and then you're just gonna go ahead and grab it, and you're just gonna go ahead and pull a little bit and tuck it a little bit. Go ahead and push all that down, majority of it. So the next thing to do is to go ahead and get the heat gun again, and you're gonna go ahead and put the heat to where you just stretched it, and you'll see it all move back. So you guys can see. So now that whatever I stretched, the heat actually just relaxed it onto that corner. So now I don't have to worry about it peeling back up. So the only thing I have to do is go in there and just trim off the axis of the corner, as you guys can see right there. So the heat gun's on, and when the sun hits that, or when the motor gets really hot and and warms up the hood, it's not gonna pull back no more. So that there is a perfect corner. I'll go ahead and do one more with you guys. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and knock this one out right here, the top corner. So as you guys can see, this is without heat. Not very much stretch to it. And then with the heat, you'll see the stretch to it actually. And now you can see the difference. So you guys see. So now what you want to do is pull a little bit, tuck it, and then push it onto the corner. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then you're gonna go ahead and get the heat gun again. As you guys can see, it's already forming the corner. So you'll get the heat gun. You go ahead and heat that corner up again. As you guys can see, it moves. So everything I stretched just went back into place. And that's what I mean by relaxing. So now that that corner is actually good, just go ahead and make sure everything's nice and tight on that corner. And then once that actually, once that cools down, just go ahead and get your blade, and you'll go ahead and trim it right there at the edge of the corner. But yeah, that there is a perfect corner. So now the only thing you have to do is go in there and cut off all the access, and other than that, you don't have to worry about it ever lifting up. So that corner's good.
made with selections of different cadences to kill it. Really invested in this, and anyone that wants the truth that we present to be identified. I live a meager life, I'm motivated by progression. Cause a year ago nobody paid attention to the kid, and I'm persistent with the effort. Document my declaration, dedicated to the death of me, definitely concerned that I prefer to be a purist. I purchased all of the verses on their way to get it off of my chest. Though a lot of it's a problem, I solve it privately, polish them off. I punish with powerful poems, compose a noble creation. Case in point, I'm steadily proving in a lucid dream. I used to be infatuated, now it's just reality. I'm managing my temperament, my time to capitalize is infinite. The wisdom I'm attaining from trial and effort is priceless. I pride myself on putting the music before my sanity. Saying you will lullaby with alliteration and empathy. The lack of recognition is starting to fuel my energy. You know you made it when you receiving hate from an enemy. Your relevance was never an option. Here's a synopsis, said I'm knocking out whoever you considering the king. I kick him off the throne, I want it. I'ma take it as my property and properly prepare to go to war with any challenge. I'm battling coliseums, people chant for me to finish it. Reminiscent of the legends that left remarkable legacies. I said it, I'm ahead of my time. I am. You could never